some F1, and it'll be in Emilia here in Italy. I'm just going to double check everything is up and running with the stream. I apologise for those people waiting for this. It's taken a while to us to get around to this F1 Emilia Grand Prix due to illness and my own anxiety, but we're ready to get this one going. Really hope we can get things up and running quite quickly. Yeah, the stream is up running fine, that's great. So sorry, I'm just making sure everything is up on the stream so we can get straight into this. Yep, there we go. Chat is up for anybody who wants to join in. Obviously the chat will appear at the bottom of my screen. I'll try and answer. Obviously I won't be typing because it's due to the races, but let's get straight into qualifying here. I think we're just going to actually go with the standard setup here. I think increase downforce, yeah, I think that's going to be the best for us here. And let's get straight into this first qualifying session. Obviously, if no one's watched any of these live streams before, I'm allowed to do one lap in each qualifying session if I make it through. I'm only allowed to use the presets on the which obviously the computer gives us, and I'm really wishing I did some practice here, but we're going to put in our lap here as quick as we can. After the last video I've managed to turn off auto recovery. I didn't realise I had that on, and I apologise for that. Should have really been paying attention. That's an awful first corner. I've been watching other people's streams and of this track, and that does seem to be a place where most people crash out. So what I'm going to do, depending where I qualify, is try and stay out of that battle, because I think the only chance I've got really of getting points is if I keep my front wing, at least at the start anyway. Because if I lose my front wing, obviously any other part of the race I do stand a chance if I'm pitting. That needs to be a bit smoother, but we've still got out of that. This will be all one lap. Need to get it again. Maybe I should have waited a bit longer to see what the AI is doing. So you see, there's not many places for me to lose my front wing besides against other cars, and we do go third place. Okay, so now what we do, shut everything down, go slower, and we'll just drive into the pits. Pit this lap. I'm doing it that way rather than using my fingers. That's actually a better corner. So we can find places here where we make up time. Feel look for here to see where we may be able to get some overtaking done. It commits a bit more there, I feel. But that's when we're going to get warnings and most will lose our front wing. Because this corner here is obviously where we might be able to get some stuff done. So the AI will break reasonably early. And there we go, we're in. And that is our first lap here done. hopefully that'll be enough to get us through to qualifying 2. As you can see by the title, I am calling this the worst F1 career mode on YouTube, and I do believe it's it. Obviously, with the exception of Australia at the moment, we have finished last or dead last. On the upside, we do not have more than one non-finish. That was in Bahrain when I crashed into my own teammate. See, we do here when I accelerate the time, we're not going to look where we are. I think it'll just depress me. Actually, we will do it with 7th at this point, so that's okay. It's a little bit better than I thought, but obviously still plenty of time in this session. The higher up we are on the track, the better it is for us. Less chance to crash into someone. The track is really busy at this final period. Ocon leads the pack, and Ricardo at the back. We finished 9th, so good. We did really well there. There was obviously some places we could have done a little bit better. So there is a chance of us getting into qualifying 3 here. So we're going to have to push it just a little bit. And then it leaves us, I'm just looking to see what tyres then it leaves us for Grand Prix. Okay. Let's go for it. Just coming out, obviously we will have a car ahead of us this time, which 2 cars, okay. So obviously speed wise we are about the same. So obviously the car in front of us is who we'll be chasing. That's be a good indication for the race for pace as well. As I said, that we know this corner is going to be an absolute nightmare in the race, so we need to stay out of it there. That's a bit better. Obviously wheel spin there may happen in the race as well. So we're looking for places here where we expect our car to struggle. We're actually doing better than I thought. That's built up quite a bit of time just in that section there. Then this is okay, there's 2 chicanes. Yeah, it's where we're going to lose time, and then the race is where I feel like we're going to have to be on our brakes as much as possible. There's a 119 first time round, 119 again. Boxer's lap. So Hamilton obviously there, braking in front of us. Thank you, Hamilton. Like I said, what we'll do in these sections, make sure we're not gaining time, but work on different areas where. So it's really, I feel we're only slow through those 2 chicanes. I think everything else we're doing pretty well. Again, if we can keep our front wing, we do stand a chance of getting some points in this race. And keep the mistakes to a minimum. Could I attack there a bit more? Most probably. But for this, we'll best stick with what we got. But I go around there. I'd rather be slower around those sections. Keep the front wing in. And let's get into the pits. And there we go. In the pits, get back in. It'd be nice to get out of qualifying 2. As we just enter the pits, apologise for I have a drink. See where we are on here. We're actually in 2nd place. And move this forward. Hopefully we'll be put in, get into the top 10 shootout at the end. Again, it gives us a little bit more. Less chance of losing our wing with so many cars behind us. Oh, we do finish 6th there, so it might be a track which we are a lot stronger than I first thought, so that's great. 6th place, so we're gonna need a 118, aren't we, to get right at the front. Don't think it's possible, but we give it a go and finish top 6 in qualifying. And let's go out, let's get out there, let's get our lap done. We know anything lower 101 19 dead on is not going to do well for us. That corner is tight. And there we go. And get that. Oh, we've blown the lap already. So we can. I was about to say, if we can bring things together. Oh, we've blown this lap. Just as I was about to say, I feel comfortable. I blow the lap. 119.8 for Russell, which is definitely not going to be enough. I think I was going to try and push it a little bit too much. I need to grab everything back here if we can. If we grab a bit of time there, I think we're going to be in maybe even 120 here. Not looking at the time at this point in time. It's on the top of the screen. 115. Gasly. Yeah, 119.4. That's not going to be enough whatsoever. Box this lap. I don't think it was actually that corner we fully blew it. It was here. Again, back tyres going. We are quicker, but we can only get our one lap in here. Let's slow down. No cars behind us. There we go. That's quicker as well. At least it's the top 10. I'm not sure how many laps the main race is going to be. But I'm definitely not going to get a top 5 qualifying position. But it's top 10. We know it's top 10 at the least. Don't need to take any new engine parts. We're not going to lose out that way. Maybe by this time as well, though, that the AI may have to take some. So hopefully that means we may get lucky here and gain some extra places. I'm going to look. We'll just see at the end. It's going to be sunny for the race as well, so there's going to be no chance of rain. Yeah, we finished 9th.
Let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Leclerc, Hamilton, and Carlos Sainz.
So about 700 of a second off. So again, with those mistakes, you do stand a chance of getting quite a few points here. Obviously, we're starting in the points, which is nice. I'll qualify. Riken, Ricardo. Obviously, that Brendan Lee not qualifying well again. I think we need to do some things with maybe getting his driving confidence up. We're going to have to spend money, lots of it. There's a 63 lap race. Okay, I guess we're going straight into this race. Get into this. It'll be over an hour race, hour and 20, maybe an hour and 30 minutes. So be prepared for a long, most probably reasonably hard video. Again, if I crash out early, we're going to go straight on and do Monaco. Because again, I am expecting to crash out very early in Monaco. If, God forbid, both races end up being an absolute disaster, if we go and do Monaco, we will be back with another game straight after to carry on a long live stream. I really want to get 3 decent length live streams in this week. Obviously, tomorrow we have F1. We have not F1. We have F1 today. We have NHL. The playoffs start tomorrow, so we're going to play at least 2 rounds of the playoffs tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we're going to finish off the region challenge in build mode for solo versus duos. So we've just got NA Central, Middle East, NA East. I'm going to do one in Europe as well. And then we'll see what else we can get on with. Again, let's have a look at race strategy here instead of talking about what's coming in the future. So 2 long stints on the medium, so obviously if all else fails, that's great. Okay, that's all good. So it's going to cloud over later on. 16 seconds difference, so actually, yeah, starting on the medium tire does help. So they do start off in 9th place. Move to the outside there. I'm going to lose a place there, but this is normally carnage. So we get round there. There we go. Settle in. playing a little bit safer than we normally would here. There's more chance of wheel spin there. We're out the points, so it's not ideal, but at the same time we've managed to keep our front wing. Just about kept the car moving then. We've got Bottas right on our tail. New safety cars. That's just great. Said very happy. Keep the front wing. We can make inroads on everybody else as the race sort of breaks up a little bit. It's kind of what we want to do here. And we're losing time there, but that's fine. We are quicker in certain sections of this race, so when this starts to open out a bit, that's when we can start making our moves. If we can make moves. I've also got to remember we're not in the strongest car here as well, but I do think we're faster than definitely Alonso.
Okay, I've got information on show for you. Okay, they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Show was broken down. We may get an early safety car here, which it will not be ideal, to be honest. That's number 122. DRS is open. So we do have to now defend from behind. Honda's got Gasly. Gasly's gone too slow. And we've lost out there to Bottas. So we had to brake for a very slow Gasly. Come on, get back on the concentration. Still stand a chance. Getting some points here. Long race, long race. On the back of Gasly quite quickly here. Bottas, I expect Gasly to be taken by Bottas soon. You see this, with those places where we are catching, just keep Magnussen away. Because Gasly's going to get in the way, isn't he? And Gasly's going to be a royal pain in this race. I can see it already, DRS is open. So we do have a chance to attack Bottas here, but he will get DRS from Gasly. Breaking away from Magnussen, which is great for us. I've gone wide there, it's my fault. I was going to do Magnussen back. And we lost about half a second out there. And Gasly loses DRS to Alonso. So we've got to go. Make a move. So we're having to do like a little tap around there with my accelerator. Just because I'm just gonna see where there's a chance of me getting past. Good exit. US will be open here. Bottas is definitely not getting close enough to Gasly for my liking here. Okay, this section here is where we're losing time, and we're losing a lot of time. These medium tyres. Still doing well. We're catching here. Seems to be only one DRS spot on this track, which is a pain. We're gonna go make a move on Bottas. We're just breaking time. Oh, Gasly, we're off. Oh, we took a hit. Oh, okay. Okay. Damage is still on. Gasly is terribly slow. Catch back up to Bottas, all that work then for laps, and then we blew it. I don't think we have to worry about our teammate here. One opportunity to get out below it. Shook my confidence, and now we're back to being an awful driver. I think I braked too hard going into that chicane and lost everything. Okay, we are gonna catch them again. Settle down. Gasly has lost DRS now, 100%. So kind of need Bottas to take him over before we get to Bottas. Do your job, Bottas. Take him over. Oh, I there again. Don't get away. Catch him back up here. In that second anyway. We will get DRS. Maybe not. Bottas has got to make this move on Gasly. I feel as soon as I get back, Gasly, they're battling. Trying to be a little bit too cocky, concentrating too much on the battle in front of us instead of the battle we're in. Just keep the car on the track. Hopefully on this chicane coming up here we can keep the car where we want it. Again, we're casting up to Gasly here. Okay, used our tapping motion, and there we go, we get around it. We're a little bit better this time. Bottas is trying to get away from Gasly here, which he needs to do. For us as well, we need Bottas to start chasing after Alonso. I think it's Alonso in front at least. We come across. I'm not even going to look at my front wing. Okay, we're okay. Okay, now trying to chase Bottas for the last points finish in this race. Again, still plenty of this race to go. So, yes, there is urgency, but at the same time, it's not end of the world if it takes a few laps for us to get to Bottas. And here comes Gasly. Need to defend. Caution here. Overtaking. Someone's gone off. Not sure who that is. Still not give us any positions and no safety car. Here comes Gasly. And we lose out to Gasly. The DRS. And we chase Gasly down again. I thought it was Gasly who was slow, but no, it's us. We need to get certain corners right here. Again, here we go. Gasly. Alright, guys, we have to slow down quite a bit. It was a nice pass, kept it clean. But does give Bottas the chance to break away. That's better. Accelerate out here. That means always thinking again on some soft tyres, which should give us enough here now to keep Gasly away, and we can just chase Bottas down for this next couple of clean laps with no AI interference. Not AI, computer, well, Gasly really. No one else is really getting close. I need to get that section better. Langston is catching from behind as well. They can keep that second off. No DRS. Gasly. No, we don't lose out. It's gonna be a battle again, isn't it? And we spin spun. Right, Gasly. Oh. Nothing we can do for a rear wing. Look at changing the tyre if we can. It wasn't even our fault. I'm going to go on to hards. Try and do a longer stint. Our teammate right behind us. Absolutely nothing we can do with a bad rear wing. Gasly's cost us this. definitely a chance of getting points. On the upside, it's not a diet. Sergeant is out. Oh, we can do this. This needs to be the stint of all stints. I'm just going to concentrate. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. All we can do here is just put in solid laps. I think I would have been even more annoyed if this happened, let's say Spain or Austria, a track, and Brazil, a track where I'm expecting to maybe even get a podium. We are catching a little bit. The rear wing not affect us as much as the front wing. I even made the car drive a bit better at this point in time. All we can do is kind of hope for a safety car. Obviously in qualifying we did have the pace, so pace is there. Maybe with some nice clean laps here. We can pull this one back, obviously. Yeah. I just don't want to finish last on track. Obviously, that's all I want. We are gaining on our teammates and gaining on the people in front of us. That is coming down, and actually all of it's coming down, so that's great. So they have to pit as well. So overall we're going to come out quite a bit ahead, depending at this rate when they pit. We'll gain some places in the pits, a couple of seconds off Gasly, who I hope has got front wing damage. Permanent front wing damage every single race. Lost a bit of time there. Then we need to get it to about 25 seconds for the pit stop. So obviously we're making inroads on our teammates and show, but cars we were quicker on anyway. At this point, actually, us being quicker than them doesn't mean anything. Real long stint on these tyres. Finishing off with another set of mediums, obviously if a safety car comes kind of in 30 laps to go or so, we may have to fire out the softs. We do have a set of softs available. Catching the show quite quickly. Gasly is in the pits. He's gone onto the hards as well. And we take over Gasly, and he's behind us again. And I hope he's tried to stay out with some front wing damage. He's going to be reasonably quick on those hards for a lap or so. He can stay behind as well. I'm catching Brendan quickly as well. So we're going to have show. At the end of this section, aren't we? Hopefully we'll get him on the start finish straight, so there's no waiting for him to get past. Come out there quickly, see around, big gap, the OS is open, you see him. Cut that off, and let's get out of here. Let's keep moving forward. Put a car between us and Gasly. And try and brake. Second, we're catching our teammates as well, who is epically slow. There's 2 cars behind. Catch our teammates mostly at the end of the next lap. Oh, he's going into the pits. Albon going to take as well. Going to take a few cars here. We're going to get there for Bottas. Managed to get Bottas. Well, that's a place gained which I did not expect to get Bottas there. They're on the hards as well, so they're all kind of on the same strategy here. See, they are going to have fresher tyres, so we need to build this gap. And Bottas. It'll be hard, but I'm going to do it. Second goes will be great. he can happily battle pile one. Second is gone. Anybody else in the pits? Nope. We're in 15th, that's where we are in this race. Gap to our teammate is just horrendous. I don't know what he's been doing. I have rear wing damage. Not caused by myself. Whee! Not front wing damage. So we approached 1/3 of this race. Still a chance of getting some points here. If we can keep this session on these hard tyres to be productive, we do stand a chance of still getting some points here, because Bottas was in last points paying position before I was spun by Gasly. Not really keeping an eye on that gap behind. It's about 3 seconds. Yes, 3 seconds. Street. He might be the one we got to catch, but I don't think they've pitted. Well, it looks like they have pitted actually. We may, at the end of this lap, see where the AI is. Signs and that would be a bit further up the road if they didn't pit. So maybe at the end of this lap we can see where we are realistically. Ricardo's in the pits. He's telling us where our rival is. We've gone into 15th. Magnussen in the pits as well. Ricardo in the pits. There's 2 more places. Roll into 13th. Section needs to be better if we're going to build a bit of a lead here. See, we're going to be on these hard tyres for at least another 20 laps. Take a look and we get to the start finish straight when we are scheduled in for our next pit stop. Alonso in front. He's in the pits. 29 all open. We move into 9th, move into some points paying position. That spin has cost us, but at the same time we are quick. Anyway, the stints and the hards has got to give us a shot at some points here. Trying to manage manage that gap with Albon and Bottas. I'm just going to keep the car on the track. And that's all we can do here. Hopefully that gap builds, because we're going to need it near the end of the race, even the end of the stint on the hards. Verstappen at fastest lap at 121 or 122, so actually that's not as bad as I thought we were going to be, and that's on the hard tyre. So our next stint will be on mediums, I think. Teammate 32 seconds behind. So I think, see where money is. I want to stick with Brendan for this season, and obviously next season need to think about what we're doing. Can't fire myself, unfortunately. We now in a point playing position. There's a chance now.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 10.8 seconds.
Nice. Alonso's I think the only one we've got to chase down here. It wasn't that too far up the road from us before we were spun by Gasly. Got the rear wing damage. Albon and Bottas are falling behind. Kinda need Norris to catch Alonso. It's quite hard remembering what team performances were in 2023. Alonso former world champion. We need to break there a little bit better. Did we cross that? No. Yeah, we did. Caution behind. Still not seeing a safety car here. Obviously there could have been a safety car. There are many crashes. Albon's out. If you want to retire and do a safety car. Actually, with our history of safety cars, let's not do a safety car. Shinoda and Bottas are chasing us. Nice, and Alonso. I saw the fastest lap. They're not that far ahead of us already, are they? I'm hoping that's flashed up. I say this is where. Yeah, so he's gone off. Albon's gone off. My gap is just going to keep growing. Ooh, that's awful. Keep it on the track. At least a second there. Losing time. Yeah, lost a second. Tyres. Okay, tyres are fine. the gap back up and keep it at 7 seconds or so, because obviously we're going to go into about lap 40 hopefully. Seconds, so Tsunoda is on a better tyre. And Bottas, his tyre will die I think before he catches us. So even though he's gone on to a soft compound tyre, I really think we should try and do half this race on the set of mediums. We need to maybe look at an alternative strategy. We're just going to go with what our team says. So 29. Put windows open, so that's 29. Hopefully, I feel like we need to do at least flat 40 on these tyres. We don't need to do half the race on a set of mediums. Obviously we do have a set of hards if we need to. That was 16 seconds slow, a set of softs. That session was, we used that strategy, it was at least 16 seconds slower than this one. Keeping Bottas at bay, Tsunoda is sort of catching but not really. It's definitely not 0.2 seconds, you know, Jeff is talking about. Nearly 15 seconds. We approach halfway distance. 9th place, even after a spin. So I think we would have been even further up. Got some rear wing damage, no front wing damage, which is an advantage for us. I do spend a lot of these races recently just driving us versus the track, which I like. I know it's not fun for anybody watching, I apologise for that, but for me, okay, we're going to come in this lap. And we're going to lose our 9th place. Obviously, as the AI pits, we'll see where we are as well. Need a 121-ish to get a quick, faster lap. Fuel wise. feel like these tyres have still got a bit of wear on them, but let's go with what the engineer says. Obviously we did a crash early on. Into the pits here. Have our drink. Okay, let's have a quick drink. Not them all.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
That's the Ricardo breaking away.
Look after these tyres now. I'm going to finish the race on this one.
I feel like we should maybe get a soft compound session in. Safety car. And a lap 48 would be great. 13 laps then on the softs. Now Brendan, if you can hear me, if you suck so badly, safety car. Say it with me, Brendan, safety car. Lap 48 or 49. Interesting to see how quick we can catch Gasly and Ricardo here. They're going to have a little bit longer stints on the hards and like that, so it's really, this is where we are right now. We were in 9th. Just going to have to go with it. This is the lap. I think we stand the best chance of getting into the 121s. And we did. That's not a mess up. We're green. Purple. That is growing. Anyone's? Yes, fastest laps of the race as well. Hopefully we can put in some great laps on these mediums. We can do something in this race. I feel like we are going to be in the points. Don't think it's going to be any more than 9th, but that's something. More points. See, we didn't lose time there. Green, not purple, but say green. 120s, are we? But okay, a couple of laps like that, it's going to be great for us. Cracking down that lead. You know, see cars in front of us, which is nice. Ooh, too adventurous, hit the curb. Got the fastest lap, which is great. Most loop won't stay there, but happy with it. We're past the halfway mark, and this is obviously not where we are really in the Grand Prix, in 18th. We approach Gasly again. I want to take Gasly on the track, but no, he's gone into the pits. There's another position back for us. It's a lot smoother than it has been. Get that corner right. We're in. There we go. Well, catching Ricardo in front as well. Purple middle section. There's a big load of cars in front of us. Some are pitting. Shinoda. Didn't think he was going to survive very well on those soft tyres. He tried to bring himself back in. I can see what he was trying to do. We've got to have the pace. I think he was thinking he can get himself into this middle pack.
3 seconds is the gap between you and the next car. 3 seconds.
Ricardo. Can I do all these guys pitting? Mixing the pits. Ricardo. Catching you quickly. Ocon. Bottas. And there's Bottas. Another fastest lap. Hopefully we can actually get some DRS, and that was just awful. We will get some DRS, hopefully. Even maybe they'll hit this lap, end of this lap. Because again, we need to build a gap, because these medium tyres will go. On Ricardo, you need to move. I know at this point it's racing for position, but Here we go.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Thank you, Ricardo. Ocon. I feel Ocon will pit this lap. Nope. Go. Red is gone. We do have the power in the tyres as well at this point. So Ocon is definitely not on new tyres. Magnussen and Stroll next. I thought this was going to be a boring part of the race, but it's not going to be. Have to keep our eyes on everything. Magnussen super slow through that section. That's made us go wide. Let's compromise ours. And Ocon's going to catch us. Compromise there by Magnussen. Again, kind of hoping for them to go into the pits to Stroll. Keep that distance with Ocon now. I think they do have to pit again. Anderson. Magnussen. Just compromises again. We get him. Takes down Stroll. For points placing finished. Lance Stroll was our teammate in our last career mode, so feels quite fitting. Hulkenberg there a bit further up as well. I feel like those guys may even need to pit again. If so, we've built a very big gap for when our tyres go off. There we go. I'd like to get Stroll on track, but we're gonna have to brake heavily here. Look on our own line, that's better. Keep that distance for Magnussen. We'll get Stroll on the straight if he doesn't pit, so I expect him to. No, he doesn't. Trying. There we go. There's Stroll gone. Hulkenberg next. for where we actually were was 9th place. Again, I didn't expect. This is our position on track. Piastri is on. It's only 8 seconds ahead, and before we pitted, he was a lot more than that. Hulkenberg now. There's Hulkenberg gone. As well. So we're back into our 9th position. Chase down Piastri. I don't think all these people were on hard tyres. I don't think we lost too much time on the hards. The sign said, yep, we're back all where we are supposed to be. Maybe Bottas is a bit further up. Brendan. I feel I'm not going to get anywhere in this race, which is fine. Thank you, Brendan, for showing up. But again, like I said, lap 49, safety car. So we reached 2/3 of this race gone. Compromised our own line. Got no one to blame there but ourselves. I don't think anybody's here has to pit. No, it's the race to the end. Piastri is breaking away from us now, which is not surprising. We still have the fastest lap of the race. So that could be broken at any time as cars use all their fuel up. Piastri's up the road, unless that's someone we need to lap, which could be it. Because I should not be seeing Piastri. Hamilton's gone quicker, there we go, as I said. I think it's Brendan. I really did not want to lap my teammate. I will, but I didn't want to lap him. Gap is breaking now. Is for the last 10 laps of this race we're going to be white knuckling it, so let's get a bigger lead. Let's get at least 10 seconds, half a second a lap. We can do that. Again, our line's compromised. Needs to get better at that corner. You have to 40 plus laps we'll start to get better at it, but no. Ooh, that tyres already. And that we've done 14 laps on these already, haven't we?
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 10.8 seconds.
Yeah, we're not going to pass Piastri unless they have serious trouble. Come on, Brendan, 5 laps. It would have been interesting to see how we would have done again if we didn't get spun by Gasly. That did cost us. I think we may have even been 6th or 7th here. Saying that was about where we were on qualifying as well. There's Brendan. No, of course we catch Brendan at all. First corner. Should get him on the start finish race. Just got no pace. Obviously the car's not great. Thank you, Brendan. Oh, Brendan's coming back across. We actually have to overtake our teammates. Lapping our teammates is never fun, but with an ego boost for us. Back over on the line. Obviously, if we keep Brendan behind as well, we do have the advantage, but it's Norris on hards. Okay. Said I did want to keep about 10 seconds. It's me and Hulkenberg. Russell. Well, Alonso's in the pits. This may not be over yet. Okay, Alonso's going to be blisteringly quick, isn't he? So they will have tyres to get to the end. For a few laps we're going to be on even pace, I feel. We can use, you can say, drag Brendan along with us, sort of. We can beat the buffer. That's what I want between me and Russell. Guys in the pits. There were a lot of them coming out late. They're going to be fast at the end. Gives us something to chase, but I don't think we're going to have the pace here, are we? I think our tyres are in. Someone's in behind us as well. Gasly's into 11th. So obviously this is where I said I need Brendan to do a safety car for us, but at this time I kind of want him to stay behind. No safety car. Just give us a little bit of a buffer. No. Because Russell's going to come for us. I think we're okay. For Sonoda, I think there's enough of a gap. So we're guaranteed at least a point here. But I prefer it to be 2. So the ideal gap was about 10 seconds early. And I knew these tyres were going to go off. We do have about half a second buffer per lap at this point. And Brendan. But this needs to be driven perfectly. From here, no stupid mistakes, no losing a second with a stupid corner. Onto in front, and as we say that, there goes the second. Yeah, so it's going to catch us, isn't it? Well, that was the second lap just because we also failed. Can we keep Russell behind us? I don't want to look what our tyres are. I think we're going to be mid-30s, I feel. Even 40s at this rate. Well, his tyres will go as well down to the next level before the end of the race. He's obviously caught Brendan now. Yeah, Russell's going to catch us. Sonoda, not a chance, but Russell, most probably. I'm not going to be able to keep that Mercedes behind us whatsoever. Onto on the hards, doing work. There's our tyres. I'd say about mid-30s. They're definitely going to get to the end of the race. Laps. So I'm expecting maybe 50%. You can do some research onto the tyre drop-offs. Obviously, I know it's 25%, but I wonder when the second one is. Because we do need Russell to get to that drop-off point as well. A 25% drop off will help us, but I feel like he's going to get us in the next lap or so. But that gap to Sonoda is good. Passed that by Sergio Perez. We're 2 seconds slower. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, gap ahead is 12.2 seconds.
That's better. Ooh, pulled a bit out of Russell there. Again, that corner a bit better. Has Russell's tyres got to that first stage? No. I don't think when he pitted. A lot quicker lap by us by nearly a second, so okay, that's what we need to kind of keep it at then. Here we go. Again. Nice and green. Just about kept that on. Come on. There he is. Russell. prefer this to be about 4 seconds, but again, can't get everything perfect for you. Need to get that corner right every lap. The wheel spin on that corner and we're golden, I feel. I think we're quick enough on the rest of the track and that corner. So it's 2 corners. It's where we're getting caught, and he's going to be in DRS zone soon. I feel like our tyres have hit the second drop off. See, yeah, he's got us. No, shouldn't be so defeated here. Max 120. Our tyres are gone, but we don't fight this too much because there's always a chance we can go with him. Fight for a lap or so. We don't have tyres to fight with, but we do have battery. No DRS here. He's not got enough there to catch us. His exit was compromised as well. So, question is, when's he going to try and make a dive? There we go. He's going to get us on the straight. That's fine. That's where I'll make the move. No point of trying to take us in a corner. We're going to have the pace here. There's nothing we can do. There we go. And through. Break it a little bit. Because obviously no, we've made a mistake and they're gone. We've just not got the tyres. Yeah, we're in the backs and they're 50 as well. Laps to go. Yeah, our tyres have gone beyond the leaf now. car on the track. Brendan's going to be in last place as well by a country mile. Stroll and Hulkenberg are going to be catching us, but unless a disaster happens, they're not going to have enough pace to catch us, even if our tyres are gone. Try and keep it at the 123s if we can. So they're going to need fastest lap after fastest lap to catch us. Mistakes like that, they might catch us, but see this time as well, safety car is not a chance. 124, as I said, I want to try and keep it to 123s, but not going to happen. Feel, see there's damage to the rear as well, so performance is down. I think we would have even been able to keep Russell at bay with that.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 3.9 seconds.
Okay, we got that corner better, it's great. That's great. Definitely would have been a 123 if it wasn't for that corner. But again, it's enough of a gap. I'm not worried. Going to pick up a point here. It's disappointing after qualifying, but we've only dropped one place and we were spun by Gasly. We stayed in the 123s there. It's great. We can get that corner right. We can definitely do a 122. Corners to go. Now Monaco obviously is the next track, which again it's another one of those races where I'm just going to be happy to finish, so that's all we're looking for from that Grand Prix. And then we move on to Spain, which is points again. More than two. Yeah, tyres are 50. Whoa. Oh, we have to get that corner right there. I need to look at anything now, just drive until we finish the race. We've not been lapped. We've lapped Brendan. 126, that was an awful lap. 2 laps to go. We do have at least 10 seconds a lap. Spare. Our former teammate Stroll. I think maybe for next season should bring Stroll back and do a season again with Stroll. Obviously we need to let Brendan cook, so to speak, but we need to give him the tools to do that. A better car, as the facilities. So we need to have a look at where we are financially at the end of this race and see if we can maybe pick something up for Brendan. Maybe look at some more upgrades as well. I want as many upgrades as I possibly can for Spain. Final lap. Right.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trading the car ahead by 8.8 seconds.
Congratulations to Max winning the race. Weren't lapped this race, which is awesome. No front wing damage, just rear wing damage. So we lost about 10-15 seconds, so I think we still would have just got 9th. At the same time, we're driving home for a point. I think our total to 3 to the season. And here we are. I'm going to bring it home for 10th place. Here's the checkered flag. There we go. There's a 1 constructor point. And there we have it. And we have our 1 point, yay! So it was only Max who was actually quicker than us, wasn't it? Max and Lewis. Okay, quite a few people, but
it's time to check out the constructors' standings. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. It's been an absolutely wild weekend.
So we're in 12th place.
I can't wait to see what's next.
And the constructors were in 8th, so that's great for us. Obviously Alpine, Alfa Romeo, Kick and Haas are below us, but we're not bottom of the league, of the standings of the league. We're going to finish now, so we do manage to pick some stuff back. Visa claim has gone up. How much cash do we get? Woohoo, 47,000. So that's plenty of money coming in. And the next race is Monaco, which I am 100% not looking forward to whatsoever. Costs. So we've got 2.12 million. Oh, activities. We're not even going to have time for anything into the Monaco Grand Prix. So that'll obviously be our next race. We've got plenty of actually points left there. I don't think we've got anything in the sassy. That's a major weight reduction for Spain. Be ready for Canadian Grand Prix, which is a power circuit, so that might be good. Let's go for it. Let's go back to facilities. The powertrain. reduce the failure rate. We'll spend all our money. We'll just have a quick look at corporate, which is fine. Contracts. Focus is great. Pace and that is awful. Experience is where we need. It's 49 days. We just kind of need to save $500,000. Gyros market. Let's have a look at the Gyros market. Is there anybody on his level? Not really. I mean, Brendan's rating's a lot higher than all these as well. Maybe next season look for a 70 if we can. Liam Lawson. It's an 81 for $1 million. Kind of wanted to stick with Brendan for this season, but that's just, that rating is just far too good to be left there. 3.75. We're not going to have a lot for Lance. Okay, so I'm going to leave this live stream here, and then we're going to go into the Monaco Grand Prix for the next live stream, which will obviously be next week. Thank you for anybody who has watched this today. We didn't lose our front wing for a race. And we got a point. That's what I'm taking from this. The worst YouTube career mode we've got a point. That's what I'm going to say. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see anybody who's interested in ice hockey tomorrow for our NHL stream, and on Wednesday we'll be back with some Fortnite. Have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye.